Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing. Guys, first thing I'm going to say is it's spring break and the sheephead are thick in the packery. A lot of guys already know about it, so look for some real heavy traffic to be in the packery. Out here at the jetties, all through running through the channels. A lot of people like to park right at the bridge just because it's a pinch point for the fish to come through. But really, what you want to do, and what I've been doing, is putting the trolling motor down and looking at my sounder and seeing where the fish are. A lot of times people sit out here, of course, if you don't have a boat, it's really hard. But if you got a boat, you got a down scan, you can find these fish and just sit right on top of them and catch them. That's that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been working pretty good. I'll use just a short fish finder rig, Carolina rig, with a real small circle hook or a small live bait hook, and that's been working best. Just really let them take it, because those sheephead, they've got real hard bony mouths and extremely hard to catch whenever you're trying to get that hook penetrated through there. Okay, on this report, I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 over here. Catching lots of trout on this drop off. Tide is medium. It's not super low, but it's not high. It's just about average. But really, we've been catching good fish. You can see a nice, good contour line right here where the dirty water and the clean water meet. That's where we're catching all our trout. Popping corks and live shrimp are working best. As you come down a little bit further towards PETA, PETA's still got some good trout on it. Also, been catching those big, giant, oversized drum on those strong north wind days right here in the deep water, and also all up and down the Humboldt Channel, uh, all through here. Just especially when that north wind's blowing, just coming through here and catching those big, oversized black drum. Down here in the ICW, still that west drop off's on fire. Lots of fish, lots of trout, mostly a lot of little ones. But what you got to do to get the bigger ones is you got to get down past the small fish and work this west drop off. Pretty much, it's fun because you catch fish all day long. And then as you fish this, let's say you fish this from sun up to sundown. Well, maybe not sun up to sundown, but sun up to like noon. That's a good solid 5 hours of fishing on here. And in that 5 hours, you're going to find whether it's the pockets of better fish, and you're going to find areas that have good keeper fish in them. And then also, I mean, you're just going to find so much cool stuff. Let the birds tell you where the fish are. And when you leave marker 37, you start heading south. You're not going to even get to the turnoff to Bluffs Landing when you see all these pelicans, herons, seagulls just sitting in the water. They know where the fish are. Let them guide you and catch lots of fish. Again, over here in Compuerta Pass, we've been catching lots of good black drum. That north wind or southeast wind, really it doesn't matter. You just want either south or north or southeast or northeast. I guess northwest would work too, but really just southeast, northeast, south, or north. Those are the winds you want to push water through the pass. If you've got water movement, it doesn't matter where you sit in here. You're going to catch fish. You just got to get in here when the current is moving. If you don't have current, don't even try to sit in here. Even though there's tons of fish in here, you got to sit right on top of them to even catch them. So you're just spinning your wheels unless you've got some wind. So shrimp on the bottom, half-ounce egg weight, 1 ounce egg weight if it's real windy, and catch lots of fish. Down here in Corrales, we've been catching good fish, mixed bags. What I've been doing is getting right on the drop off. There's a few rock piles that are real close to the drop off. So, what I've been doing and previously, pretty much all winter long, even now into the springtime. But if you're finding perch, move. If you don't find any perch, get ready because you're about to catch fish. The rocks that are close to the drop off and you'll see them because the ones that are close to the drop off are in cleaner water and easier to see, especially as we get some of these nicer days. You'll be able to mark them on this thing. In last week's report, I said that I like to fish this on a north wind. Well, beggars can't be choosers, so come down here, fish on a southeast wind, fish on a light north wind. Just don't fish on a 30-mile-an-hour north wind because you're going to get tossed. And you're also going to catch fish, but you're going to get tossed, and that's not going to be safe, and it's not going to be fun. So southeast wind, south wind, east wind, fish the drop off. Just a strong north wind. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fish, but it's just going to be unsafe. Live shrimp on the bottom, live shrimp under corks. Drift around these rocks. Power pull down upwind of them. Let your bait sink around them because you can heat up a rock. There may only be a few fish on each rock. Let's say there's half a dozen fish on the rock you hit. Well, as you sit there and you start soaking shrimp around it, you're going to call in fish from all around, and before you know it, you got 18 fish in the box, and you've only fished one rock. So if that tells you anything, everybody else is saying, hey, what's going on with rock number A? So come on down and fish some of these rocks close to the drop-off. I'm Captain Grant Coppin. Thanks for watching.